right, here we go. We're in session. Ask Miss Gento to say a prayer. Pray for the clock.
Father, I just want to thank you, dear Lord, for this day. Just thank you for the beautiful weather you've given us, dear Lord. I pray, dear Lord, for a little bit more moisture, simply rain, dear Lord. I ask, dear Lord, blessings over this meeting. I pray that the decisions that need to be made will be solely based on what you would have the county run on. I ask for clarity and wisdom. I thank you, dear Lord, for each one here. I thank you for loving us and giving us all that you do give to us. I pray, dear Lord, for those who are going through whatever they are going through, dear Lord, you know, and that's all that matters. And I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'm going to declare the Commissioners' Court in session, and we have a quorum. Consent agenda, Miss Gento, clock haters.
Okay, Judge. We have a regular minutes of November the 24th.
Are these minutes off our clock or off of your clock?
Off my clock.
Okay, just checking.
Good. And then I have a personnel report. I have certification of additional revenue. I have amendment changes by fund. And an investment report, there is none. I have an auditor's financial condition report, unreconciled, September the 30th and December the 4th of this year. Treasurer's financial condition, no report. The departmental financials, I have JP 1 and 2, district clerk, county clerk, sheriff, constables 1 and 2, DMV, and AgriLife. I have 9 sets of bills, claims, and accounts. I have no certificates on Open Meetings Act, Public Information Act, or cybersecurity. I do have one purchasing acknowledgement on an Amy Walston. And that is it, sir.
Okay, I remember there was somebody, I guess that was acknowledgement. It wasn't a cybersecurity deal, so yeah. Yeah, I remember we had one that hit one of those categories. So.
Oh, yes.
All right, good enough. Miss Key.
I would like to go over the December financial report. I'm not going to go over September. It's for your information, and there's not much change right now. As of December 4th, general fund, and this is on the statement of cash position. General fund, and if you'll look at the actual ending balance, $2,359,159.66. We're starting to get property tax revenue, so we will see that number increase. And road and bridge, $484,660.47. All funds on deposit on the second page. At the bottom, $9,335,520.60. Then the statement of revenue and expense, you'll see general fund, and this is in the fiscal activity column. Right now, revenues do exceed expense by $313,873.72. We should see that revenue, that difference go up as we receive tax revenue. Road and bridge, revenue exceeds expense $387,887.86. These are the county funds. The state funds are listed on a report after this report. Should be. I don't see the state funds. And then the schedule of lease payments showing the one lease purchase agreement that's remaining, and we are today making the payment. So that will be the last payment for these. That's it.
Thank you. I'm trying to get hold of my fire chiefs.
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Motion by Mr. Rain, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Just sign it.
There you go. There you go.
There you go, sir.
These are just for us.
Shaman.
There's only 4.
It is just now 9 o'clock.
Only 4. I'm only 3 away from carpal tunnel.
I'm gonna massage that wrist. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Well, this is what Walter Fairbanks said. All fuels are dormant. What does that mean?
Means you're not growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I understand that. I don't understand like, but what's he
I
saying?
don't know
All
why I
fuels
use a big word for you either.
what if I care about the fuels being dormitory?
That means they're dead.
They're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want it back on. Because I always try to check from 3 different areas. So Rising Star, Cisco, Ranger puts me on all 3 kind of corners. Because we had a phone call. They probably deleted it by now, but we had one of our local guys calls and said that, and he was kidding around, but it was pretty funny. He said we were infringing on his constitutional right to burn, and went through this whole deal and said he was having anxiety and I'm like, oh, it was.
I was thinking that. Sounds just like him. Until you got to the
And of course
anxiety part, and I'm like,
Of course, the girls were like, I said, no. I said, hey, you know what? I said, I've been doing this now long enough I can figure out how to do it. He can submit a brief on why he believes that his constitutional rights are being infringed on. No less than 500 words, and I need it by the end of the week.
And if it is who I'm thinking, he will.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he was just jacking around. Drew only brought donuts for the girls, so I think Drew should go from C to
F.
L. No,
Flaunt.
F's not far enough down. L is far enough down.
It's cricket.
All right, burn ban. Like I said, I've talked, text 3 chiefs, and their recommendation is we put it back on. Everybody good? Motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Crenshaw. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Ginger.
That's immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, put the burn back on immediately. Any emergency amendments?
No, sir.
We haven't had any the last few times, so I'm just going to take that off. C, consider for approval, I don't know, speaking of 500 words, order authorizing and ordering the issuance of Eastland County, Texas limited tax notes Series 2026, specifying the terms and features of such notes, levying a continuing direct annual ad valorem tax on all property within the county for the payment of the said notes and for the assessment and collection of said taxes, and resolving other matters incident and related to the issuance, sale, payment, and delivery of paying agent registrar agreement and providing an effective date. Good gravy train.
I'm serious. It's so much.
Did we just enter into is this part of the peace process with Russia and Ukraine?
And solid rules.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Let's come up here.
All right, good morning, y'all. Couple quick things for you. What we have here is the limited tax note. We did talk to the local banks, and First Financial came back with a 440, which was the best interest rate. And then secondly, because that first payment, typically the way these are structured, where you have 6 months out, you have an interest-only payment, another 6 months out, you have a principal and interest. But part of the reason is because y'all didn't have that budget. Obviously, you weren't ready for that. First then came back and said they were fine with pushing out your first payment. So your first payment wouldn't come due for a full year, which is great for y'all. And then secondly, real quick, is that we'd have it funding January 16th. And the reason is that allows you to have your first payment not due on January 1st of 2027. Because banks are closed, a national holiday, and so forth. So moving it to the 15th, January 15th of 2027, allows that 7-year period to be done. So that's kind of the short version of it.
If they can push that thing out a year, they can push it out 20.
Sure.
I think we'd have to go a different route.
Yeah.
The funding would be January of 2026 or 27?
27.
26. Your
26.
Payment.
The payment would be 27.
27.
But 27 is payment.
Okay.
Which I appreciate them doing.
And it would be on time, unlike the clock.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I did that, yes. Could you buy us a new clock? And
You know what?
next
I
time?
threw that in there.
Okay.
Just kidding for the recording. Just kidding.
Yeah. All right. Did you have anything else?
That was it.
Do the commissioners have any questions?
My only question was the early payoff. There was something in one of them, and I don't remember which one of them I highlighted.
I believe your early payoff, I believe it's at the first payment. You can pay it off, if I remember correctly. I apologize, I don't have that in front of me. Typically with these type of transactions, you can pay it off at year 1. Sometimes year 3, but if I remember correctly, First Financial is fine with after year 1. Don't quote me on that, but that's from what my memory serves me correctly. The other thing is, the judge received a packet, and Ms. Loretta received a packet with just the signature pages. Those are the pages we would need signed. One is notarized and then mailed back to the legal counsel, the bond counsel, and us, and then FedExed. Yeah, then FedExed or overnighted, whatever, to the bond counsel, so that they can then generate it to get it approved by Attorney General. So, in reality, just those signature pages, that attachment, that's all that needs to be sent back.
Kathy has those.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways.
So, what? So obviously this is for the
Sheriff Dispatch Center.
The dispatch center being moved from out there and being built over at the sheriff's office. But there was also some issues about the cabling as well. Cabling had to be done, obviously, on the dispatch center, and we went ahead and there were some cable issues in the jail as well. So since they were going to be there, we got the whole thing done. So
Well, and this way, all of the equipment will be in a tornado-safe room. Right now, they've got equipment spread out throughout the jail, so now it's all going to be contained in that tornado-safe room.
So, do you have any comments here?
Nope. Great.
Yeah, bless you.
Bless you.
All right, entertain a motion.
I'll make it.
Motion by Mr. Raines,
Second.
second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
And allow the judge to sign.
Every bit of that.
Every day.
All 30,000 pages, right?
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye. Motion carries.
Kathy, do you have 10 signature pages?
10 signature pages. Why would she need 10 signature pages?
Because that's what it is. I didn't even print them. There were so I printed everything else, but I didn't print those.
Yeah.
Because of this?
Yeah.
I'm including that as page 10.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Okay,
correct.
good.
Yes.
Okay, yes. You want to do that after you record?
And that's fine.
Yeah,
Because I
we,
have to get my seal.
okay.
Yeah. And that's fine. And just email back.
Okay.
It'll be
Okay.
notarized.
Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome.
Do you want the instructions for what to do with it?
Yeah, because that's where it's going to be sent to.
It's going to be emailed and the originals go?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Loretta, I don't know, but they, you know, when you've got to have that many copies, there's a deal called the copy machine. You just stick it in there and you just put how many you want, 10.
And that's the sound it makes, apparently.
Yeah. Some days it makes that sound. Other days it kind of goes. "Rrrr."
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Well, thank y'all. I'm headed up to Claude, Texas. If y'all know where that is.
Dude,
Panhandle?
Yep, right, just southeast of Amarillo. So,
Oh, okay.
right there on the corner.
yes, sir. Yes,
Safe
sir.
travels.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all take it easy.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you, Drew.
Claude,
Appreciate y'all.
Remember
make sure
my
you lock your
signatures
car.
on these pages next
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. You got it. You got it.
D, road crossing agreement on County Road 504, Precinct 2. Mr. Crenshaw.
Yeah. Okay, I've talked to this guy about what he's planning on doing. Everything's going to be okay. He's got to move the septic line, but it's going to be
Don't look at me. James called me and said, "What do we do about this?"
at the edge of the county road. He's not actually going to cross the county road, but it's going to be in our right of way from a house down there. So
To them to get the length of a new septic system, they have to run the lateral line down the right of way to get the approved length for the septic to work. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the deal is our right of way is a lot larger than the
well,
road.
yeah. See, that's in the town of Pomona, which it's the same way like in Oldham too. I mean, we might have a 40-foot right of way down in County Road. In fact, we just changed one a year or so ago that was actually running through the guy's front of his house, the right of way. And so,
This one runs right up beside their house,
yeah,
Okay.
right next to the side.
which is actually 30 feet from the road.
Wow.
I was thinking going down Bar Ditch. Is what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Well, I need a motion.
That's what David does to his house.
Yeah, I know.
Need a motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye. Both same sign. Motion carries.
Do we have the documents? Probably in your folder, Judge.
There's
I've got one.
That's fine.
I need a copy of that where I can send to him too.
Okay.
After you sign it. Would you?
You want me to email it to you?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, I'll do that.
There you go.
Yeah. Put it on, I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not really too good.
Okay. F. Discuss and consider and act on a new contract with AT&T for internet service in the courthouse and jail. Ms. Key.
Oh,
No, we don't want that. Discuss and consider bids received with County Road 528 asphalt. Take action. Mr. Crenshaw.
All right, I got give y'all a scope for this low bid on that, and I mean he's showing everything that he probably should do. Maybe I mean it scares me of the price he's got, but I figured up the asphalt, and the asphalt actually for that job is going to be around $70,000, $70,300, something like that. If we change it to 2 inches, the would go to about 94,000 on the cost. But it's, I mean, he could do the job for that. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, he bid 148,000. So
He also bid $5,000 for each mobilization.
yeah,
If it's one mobilization, that's good. But if he has 10, that's going to put him over the next bid. Did you discuss that with him at all?
no, I didn't.
Because they're out of Dallas.
Mobilization as far as moving his stuff here.
I don't know. I see on blacksmiths, they have one mobilization.
is that in addition to 195?
No, it's included in their 195.
Oh, okay.
But it's not included in this guy.
It's price based off of one mobilization.
Okay, so the first mobilization is included.
Yeah.
Well, there should only be one mobilization, isn't
Yeah.
It should only
there? I
be
mean, for
one.
a job that size?
Yeah.
I just don't know why he would have put that in there about additional.
It's probably just a
You saw him
standard
tell him to go
contract.
back and fix something that failed. That's what he's talking about.
Would that be warranty work?
And what company is
Does that
that?
happen in that one business?
It's advanced paving.
Okay. Take it that's a no.
The warranty lasts till you get that last piece of equipment on the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Tell lies, sir.
So, are we wanting to proceed with this one?
I don't know.
James, it's up to you.
Look you, bro.
I'll tell you what though, I'm not gonna be here next year after this gets laid down and
You didn't see everything that you signed today.
yeah, I did. But I mean, I hate to put this on somebody else, but you know, I've talked to him several times about this job. He guarantees he's gonna do it and do it right because he's trying to get more business. In fact, the other day he was in Abilene trying to do business there. So, I mean, he might do a great job, you know. And we've got somebody that's a cheaper bid, you know. But you don't know till you're trying. So,
Did he have references?
well, he didn't show any reference.
What was the extra mobile work, Miss Red? It doesn't
It-
even show.
It just says, no, it just says
So he come back and
it
charge
says-
you.
additional mobilizations.
Would be 5,000 each.
Just have to pull it out of your account, I guess, if they did come out. Your budget.
So the choices are go with the lowest bid or rebid it.
And if you rebid's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the same
If
thing,
he-
unless you change the.
Yeah. Well, if you change the dynamics of your bid prospect or your bid proposal,
Yeah.
if he's that much lower than the next guy, he's going to be that much lower than the next guy next time around.
Next time.
Yeah.
And a payment bond and a performance bond is required on this.
Yeah.
So he can't even start doing the work until we have payment and performance bonds.
Well, it makes me feel better.
But and I don't know whether he had that figured in, or you said he did, didn't you?
It was in the bid specs.
Yeah. Okay.
Try.
I mean, that give the guy a chance, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, motion.
I may.
Motion by Mr. Raines,
Second.
second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. F, discuss, consider, and act on new contract with AT&T for internet service at the courthouse and jail.
I would ask the court to table this. We had a meeting with Sam Goldsmith last week, and he would like to get prices from Optimum. Is that who it is now? Pricing for their service as well.
I'll make a motion table.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Yeah, he didn't believe that they were potentially
Competitive.
competitive. That's a good way to put it. Okay, G, discuss, consider, and act on a new contract with Vested Networks for VoIP telephone service. Ms. Key.
This means Spectrum will be going away.
Is it
Potentially, yes.
Spectrum?
I don't know.
Yeah, Spectrum's gone. It's Optimum.
Okay.
Optimum bought out Spectrum.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
I'm Nancy. I'm Debbie's counterpart. Now, y'all be nice on your questions. My boss is here. This is Will Brown. He's been with the Vested Network since the very beginning. We are Vested Networks. We are not a gigantic monolith like Spectrum, but we don't want to be. Our goal is to provide the service on the phone end. However, we do a full package. We come out. We provide phones, new phones. Every single phone, you have the ability to dial help and get in touch with us. HELP gets us a tech on the phone within 16 seconds or less. I think that's the biggest deal with so many phone carriers out there. They, come in at the very beginning and it's the support end that we really, really shine. We currently serve 30 plus counties in the state of Texas. We're headquartered in Lewisville, Texas. Our CEO, Evan, came from a gigantic phone company, and he told his wife, I think we can do better. And lo and behold, they did. Another thing that we see with a lot of phone companies is that they come in with one price, and then later you can attest to this, later you get to the end of your contract, and you're like, why am I paying this much? So we throw all the features at you. You can use what you want. You can not use whatever you want, but the availability is there for you. We work very closely with the sheriff's office, with our counties, because it's a critical infrastructure. It's very important that we communicate with the sheriffs to make sure that they don't go down, that they're set up the way that they want to be set up. And we understand, too, that when we first come in to help a county, you may not know exactly, each department may not know exactly how they want it set up. Our techs are amazing. They know what questions to ask to get you set up the right way. And if you don't like the way you're set up, and what I mean by set up is your call attendance, how the calls roll over to, if someone doesn't answer at this line, do we want it to roll over to the other line? We do all of that for you. We're very, very easy and receptive. We want you to talk to us. We want to keep the relationship going.
So do y'all do a site survey before the phones are even installed? With the questions and how each office wants it set up?
We do. We have a program manager. So we get a list from you guys of basically every single person that has a phone in the county and their email. So we do a lot of that on the back end.
Okay.
We have the phones delivered here, but we install them. It's white glove.
Okay.
Our team comes in. And I heard y'all talking about cabling before. We do the cabling. We are familiar with working with historical buildings, so we know to ask questions before we, drill in any walls.
Why don't you deal with each department head? Because everyone's needs are different.
You're exactly right.
Okay.
And we
Especially Kathy's.
Yeah.
we understand that, and we also understand that things change too. You might hit a busy season and think, wow, I wonder if we can do such and such. Well, ask us. Maybe we can.
My phone was rolling to his.
Gotcha. All of yours are now going to the sheriff's
Yes,
office.
exactly.
Yes. We know that we've discussed with Loretta that you guys are currently in a contract with Spectrum. Something that's different with the way that we do is I think you'll have to pay an insurance on your phones. We give you the phones, and we don't require the insurance. Essentially, if God forbid anything happens, tornado, I don't know, Armageddon.
I throw it across the room because it's not working.
Do not tell us that, because that is on you. It should work, but you might throw it across the room for other reasons.
Yeah.
That's covered under your regular insurance that you have, so you don't have to get an additional insurance on that. We do have a couple of things going right now. We love to help people navigate over from, if the system that they have is not working. Y'all's contract isn't up until later in 2026, I believe, but we're doing 3 months with no phone bill. Or if everything gets signed, even if we don't install till January or March or whatever. If you sign or intend to do business with us, we can do the 3 months of no phone bill, or we could do 6 months of $99. That kind of helps you get over the line while you're still paying Spectrum, but we can go live with y'all. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
That was our intent, was to do that.
Which one?
I think our Spectrum account or contract's up in
June or July.
Mm-hmm. And so by going the 3 months or the 6 months, because I'd like to get out from underneath Spectrum as quick as we can. That gives us that overlap between the two, so we're not just flipping a switch and your phone quit working with the one company and it's supposed to start working.
Oh, we don't even go live until we get it working. We've got this down to an art where you're still up with Spectrum, and we do a call forward and a test. You don't even know the test is going on. We do, and then you go live. Now there will be an ugly time of having 2 phones on your desk until we go live, but that's pretty quick.
But actually, sorry, one thing to clarify on that. As long as we have call forwarding in place, we can actually unplug the old phones and plug in the new ones. So there would only be 1 phone on the desk. It would just be up to Spectrum capabilities. But a couple more things that I want to add. We don't require property taxes, so you will not be assessed those at all. We just throw in the equipment. You don't have to worry about that. And then the exact amount on the proposal is exactly what you will be paying every month. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down. Exact amount. And then, as Mickey was saying, if you were to sign the proposal today, you'll have everything. Let's do it. We don't actually start the contract until we're fully installed, fully ported, and you love everything. So there is no commitment until we prove literally everything that we say.
And those property taxes are not rolled into the.
There aren't any property taxes.
Okay, none whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have access to the manager portal if we wanted to change our menu or whatever?
Absolutely. We give you, some people are super techie and they love to get into all of the nitty gritty. Some people are from a time where we want somebody else to do it for us. We can handle that too. So everyone will have, the correct people will have administrative rights to the portal, which every department, different levels.
How are y'all on the VoIP system? Are y'all in any dispatch centers?
We integrate with them.
You wouldn't be dealing with 911 with the admin line for that?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we would. Yeah, just not the 911, but yes, we do dispatch, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very important that we answer all of your questions because you're the one that has the more, nuance to it. Yes.
You can't go down.
Yep. I agree with that.
Who are y'all in? What dispatchers are y'all in?
As far as counties, everyone that has 911, so 30.
Yeah, 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
What is some of them around this area you're in right now?
Look at my phone. Let's see.
Jack is near here.
Fisher,
Jack County?
Yeah.
Jack,
Are you in Calhoun?
Swisher. We're talking to Calhoun right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of them were waiting on their contracts to finish up.
Are y'all doing VoIP inside the elevators and all that? 'Cause that's coming up. We've got to get rid of it.
It is coming up. There's so much they're really hanging onto those copper lines with elevators. So yes, we are trying very hard to integrate that. It's on the elevator end that they're hanging onto those copper lines. I don't know why, but
Yeah, we do have options for that, just a cellular guide that can be put into the elevator.
you're right. That
And y'all do the cellular voice?
Yes, yeah, those are $45 a month per elevator.
yeah, that's not in the contract, or in the proposal, but we can offer that. You know,
We need to get that done.
Yeah, well, we have emergency water lines. I know in your office, there's water alarms, and I think there's another one in the courthouse.
we can definitely integrate with those
Okay,
and doors, and any places that have.
okay, yeah, we have, we still have quite a few POTS lines.
Do you want to go away from those?
Yes, we received letters from AT&T that they're actually discontinuing service of I think we have one Plexar line still, and our POTS lines, plain old telephone system, for those that don't know. So that was something I needed to talk to you about. I know it's not in this, but it's something we need to work on. And I don't know if Sam Goldsmith emailed Debbie or not, but he had several concerns that I'd like to go ahead, since you're here also.
I know, Sam.
He was a good guy.
The quote says Yealink phones, but then it specifically says 84 Polycom VVX450 and 18 handheld.
Oh, that's so do we have handhelds up here? The handhelds are the cordless phones for like the barns.
But are they Polycom or Yealink?
We are device agnostic. So if you guys would prefer Polycom, we can. If you prefer Yealink, we can.
Yeah, Sam does not like Yealink at all. And
He's a Cisco guy. I think he has a Cisco tattoo. No, I'm just kidding. Sam loves Cisco, and I think that's his middle name.
but he was okay with Polycom.
We can do
We
Polycom.
can absolutely do that. The price doesn't change at all.
Okay.
Do they have more or less features than Yealink?
Well, about the same.
Same.
The issue with the Yealinks where they're located.
We're the what?
Where they're
Manufacturer.
located. Yeah, where they're manufactured.
And to be, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done some deep diving, and I've seen that they're all manufactured there. But
Poly does have a few more stopgaps between there and here, though.
Yeah.
So I understand that for sure.
Yeah. The only issue is Yealink is pretty brazen about where they're manufactured versus the others.
Yeah.
The other ones are at least trying to.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I agree completely with what you're saying, and I'd love it if everything in the world was made here.
Yeah.
This contract would go into effect before dispatch is moved. I guess it wouldn't matter where they're at.
Well, and the dispatch lines aren't even included in what they're quoting right now. So that's something, when we move dispatch, it'd have to be added also.
Okay,
Those
so that
other two lines that we were needing,
I included those, yes.
there'd be three more. Well, there's three lines out of dispatch.
Okay.
And you're needing two more?
No, that's for another deal. I postponed it till we moved.
Those are handhelds.
Well, but what is that for?
One's for the nurse, one's for the secretary. One's for Jennifer, one's for the nurse.
The handhelds?
The phone, just a phone. They don't have the phone.
I may have said handhelds, so if you don't need handhelds, we can switch it just to regular phones.
Okay.
I'll have to see what I told you.
as we go department to department, that's why there's no. This is just a proposal. We figure out, for instance, when you get to the office, she may say, no, I want a handheld. I don't want to keep up with a cordless, or so we can.
Or the cordless is what we're calling handheld. And that was one of Sam's concerns, was all the cordless because
Yeah.
of the Wi-Fi usage.
I thought there's a lot of cordless as well.
We only have three. I'd like to keep the three,
Okay.
but the two I need to add are phone rooms.
Okay.
So with cordless phones, they actually don't use Wi-Fi. They use what's called DECT, which is a heavy form of Bluetooth, so they actually wouldn't interfere with your Wi-Fi at all.
Okay. Okay.
But there are cordless phones that do that, just not the ones that we use.
My main concern is the 3 dispatch lines coming up on the addition that we're adding and the elevators. And I need to see if the fire alarms are hardlined or if they're running off cell now. They should be running off cell, but I don't know.
Most of them by this point do.
I can tell you what we're paying for. I know the courthouse, or I'm pretty sure the courthouse elevator is basically cellular. That contract was changed a year ago.
Good job. Y'all are ahead of the game on so many of the counties.
Are we still paying for that, really?
We're paying Kings 2 or 3,
Well, I
whatever.
mean, we're not paying for a hard line there.
No, it had actually been disconnected and removed, and we didn't know it. Another one of Sam's questions says the agreement mentions the managed firewall. This isn't something we can use as the county has a core firewall that must be used for numerous reasons, including compliance. And he just wanted clarification on if this is required or why it's proposed.
It's not required at all. It's something we offer for quality of service, but if something's already in place, we're more than happy to work with it.
Okay.
A lot of times when we walk into county IT, there's absolutely nothing. And so we like to have something just to protect the phone traffic and make sure it's working smoothly. But when there's already IT, and we're more than fine.
Okay. Okay, and the faxes will need the ATA for the copiers to act as the fax. And I think in probably every office now, we don't have fax machine. Do you still have an actual fax machine?
No, it's all
It's
part
the
of
copier, okay.
It's all part of the copy.
So I think the copiers are used as the fax machine.
Okay. That's not a problem at all.
Okay. And I know I asked Debbie, but Sam brought it up too. The $100 documentation fee indicates a lease purchase payment schedule. And we just wanted to make sure that this contract is with Vested Networks. We will be paying Vested Networks because what happened on our current contract is the lease purchase was sold. And
So it got messy.
well, and it's just like Spectrum doesn't really care. And that's just what we're getting.
Yeah.
They didn't care before they sold it.
So we do use a third-party financier called Navitas, but the qualification with that is it's not a lease, it's not a rental, it's not a finance for equipment. It is an installment payment agreement, and so it's paying this amount for this set amount of time. So it is sent out, but it is a contracted term rather than a contract of equipment. And we would be willing to provide a guarantee from our CEO that if you have any repeatable issue for more than 45 days, we will buy you out of that.
Okay.
So I know it has been used poorly, but we're trying to use it in a morally justifiable way.
Will it be done with you or with them?
You'll be sending bills to them, but if you have any issues, we will be acting on your behalf.
Anything else?
That's all Sam had.
Okay. So based on all these responses and stuff, are we prepared to move forward on the new contract?
I would like to have another telephone call meeting with Sam. But if he's okay with everything, I'd ask for permission for the court to move forward.
Say that again.
Okay. If the
You
court
want the court's permission to move forward on this if Sam okays it, but if Sam doesn't okay it, then we've already given permission.
if Sam, well, it's contingent on Sam okaying it.
Okay.
And if not, then we'll bring something back.
When's our next Commissioners Court meeting.
22nd. Where'd your calendar go?
Okay.
You went with the clock.
They went with the clock.
The
The calendar wasn't working either.
Like the 28th.
Yeah, we're gonna do the 3 month or the 6 month.
Do what?
Are we gonna do the 3 month or the 6 month?
Well, that's a discussion we need to have,
Oh,
and I think
that
that's
also.
something that needs to be talked about with the deal. I mean, I'd like to do when you say 6 months at 99, is it 99 a month, or what is that?
$99 a month.
Okay,
December the 22nd, Judge.
okay. So you're talking about
It should cover until
600. You're
until
talking
that.
about
Yeah,
$600.
because we don't want y'all paying two phone bills.
It also wouldn't go into effect until we're finished installing, which would definitely be January.
Well, if we go out in June, July, that puts us around the January date.
Well, and our contract wouldn't start until it was actually live.
Yeah,
That'd probably give us a couple of extra months. I mean,
yeah. So are we, first off, I mean, what's the thinking of the court? Do we want to move forward with Vested Networks and kick Spectrum to the curb, which would be my recommendation?
May I add one more thing, Judge? The appraisal district is using Vested Networks, has been using Vested Networks. They were using them at the annex, and we know the issues with annex. Randy Clark loves them. He could not say enough good about them, and he said there are a lot of appraisal districts that are using Vested Networks.
Thank you. I forgot to mention. I think 80
Over 80.
over 80.
Just wanted to add that. I did check a reference.
Okay.
I'll make
Thank
it.
you. Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Okay, so on your motion is to move forward and allow the judge to sign contingent on Goldsmith's approval.
Correct.
Yes.
And do we need to put 6 months or 3 months?
That was my next step, was to ask the commissioners what their preference was on whether we were going 3 months or 6 months.
Can we put it in one motion?
We put in one motion, but I was going to ask that question in the next.
Next
After-
meeting?
No, I was going to get their approval to move forward, and then ask them, do you want to do it for 3 or 6? So,
Whichever is easiest for y'all, because I'm just gonna plug my phone.
yeah. Anybody? Do we have any other input?
I'd love to see us do the 6, just in case there's any problems or whatever, but
So that's
that
600.
gets us out of the Spectrum deal a lot sooner too.
So that 600 is coming out of your budget, or
It has to.
not for everybody?
I'll pay my $50 whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and shoot for 6 months. So that'll be the motion, Kathy, is that we move forward, allow me to sign, and that we will shoot for the 6 month deal, contingent on that all that can happen.
Yes, sir.
Is that
Are
your
you good?
motion?
That's my motion.
What he said.
You agree?
Yeah. Good. All right. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Don't move on yet. I have goodies for y'all. I am I'm not the baker that my mom is, but I did make some Christmas cookies for y'all. And that's so that you just remember and understand that we really are looking for a relationship. We want to be found. We want you to call us. You have a problem, we want to hear from you. We want to fix it. Yes, we will. We will. You can get us anyway. You can chat with us. For those younger people, they don't want to talk to you. I'll hurry. Am I running out?
Here, take mine.
Sheriff was one out there.
Oh, I gave him one.
Oh, yeah.
No, I took care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I'll
want
share with
to serve our customers well. Our goal, our mission is to essentially disrupt the phone carriers out there by.
Is the portal the same as what we've got now?
It's going to look different. It's similar, but it's going to.
Or the Spectrum VoIP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it will be very similar.
Mm-hmm. It's intuitive. It's more, more information on this. Now, the contract, or the proposal, I should say, that I have in there, has the 3 months, so I'll have to send a new one, which is the 6 months of the 99. Does that make sense?
Okay. Well, and probably there'll be changes after you talk to all of the offices.
Oh, yes,
too.
we absolutely expect that. And I think my cards are in there.
We would need to add, even though it's not built yet, it'll be built in the middle of this contract, so we need to
The 2 months.
add the 3 dispatch lines.
How many you got now? 3. So the 3 from Spectrum would go away, and then 3 new ones would come in with.
We don't have VoIP out there at all.
You what?
We are not currently running VoIP out of dispatch.
Do you want to put VoIP in dispatch till it's moved?
No,
Okay.
because it'll be built within the year, according to.
Everybody laughs when I say that.
Yeah,
I was trying not to laugh.
I believe it when I see it, but the problem is if this is a 5-year contract or 3-year.
So we can actually, it is a 5-year, but we could start low and then add as we go. So you don't need to commit to that yet. We can just, once you reach that point, let us know, and then we'll come out and sell it.
I don't want to mess with them at the moment out of dispatch because they work. And you start messing with the POTS lines and VoIP and all that stuff, and until it gets all right, there's a gap in there. I think. So.
We would much prefer you commit low and then add on.
One thing too, the contract is not in here. We will need the clause in it that if Commissioners Court does not fund it, we can
The non-appropriation funds.
non-appropriation. Yes, thank
What are
you.
those other phones called that you mentioned? These are
Polycom.
And I pulled them up. They look
Similar to
very
that.
similar.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
look very similar. Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll give you the top of the line ones.
Okay.
as well. Do y'all have, if y'all think of any questions, reach out to us.
I do have a question. A lot of us have those earpieces. I'm trying to remember the name of them. Will they,
They're Plantronics, aren't they?
Plantronics, yes, ma'am.
Do we
Would
have
those
integrate
Is it
Should.
Polycom
Yeah.
Part Plantronics?
They all buy each other, so yes and no.
Okay.
2 softwares that should integrate, but we'll make sure they work.
Okay, because those
Yeah.
Plantronics are not cheap.
No.
Okay.
And they work well.
I think that's what we have.
I'm gonna write that down.
Let's do that.
Yes.
They work together too. I just turn them off. They work together. Earplugs.
Okay.
Radio, telephone, everything.
What you do to it.
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, you guys.
Thank
Y'all
you.
have a nice Christmas season. And reach out with any questions at all. We will answer.
Yeah, we just need to, if we go for
You say
6
that
months,
now,
we
but
need to
wait
know
till we call you.
when that date would be.
Do it.
Yes. You dial 4 digits. You don't dial
Ask Sammy Boy, he'll know.
Goldsmith?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when
He's
we
the
figure
best.
out the 6 months, we'll let you guys know, and
Okay, yeah.
that's what we're shooting for.
We'll reach out to you. Should our point of contact continue to be Loretta?
Yeah.
We like calling Loretta.
Yeah.
You don't always like hearing from us, but
No,
we know where to find you.
y'all are very pleasant.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for coming. You really helped being here.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
He's very brainy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
guys.
thank
for
you.
your time.
H, discuss and consider and adopt the Eastland County Statement of Financial Goals and Policies. Ms. Key.
This is something that was adopted in 2020, and the main change that we would like to see is right now Sonia is basically
That's what I had. It says departmental inventories will need complied. Is it will not be complied or compiled?
compile. It's supposed to be compiled.
Well, it says will any in red.
What part?
On page 7.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Uh,
why I was trying to make heads or tails. It's going to be not be compiled, correct?
no, they will be. We will
Will be.
still, but the departments are responsible and have always
Okay.
been for their own inventories. But the master inventory, Sonia keeps that.
And how many times do we inventory?
Well, once a year we send out the lists, and the department heads are supposed to verify everything and get it back to us.
But it's extremely hard.
I know.
to do that, to come up with it, and it's not because of what Sonia does. It's just the inventory in and of itself. Like the 10-foot shredders on there twice or three times in three different inventories. You know, and then we have stuff that says it's in the shop, but it's actually attachments for the skid steer in there. So it's difficult for that. And then the other side of it is the battery charger we replaced this last year. The one that went down was the one that was there when I started. It doesn't have any numbers on it whatsoever. Now I know from her inventory what I think it is, but I'm guessing because it does have nothing on it. Because it's 10 years plus old.
Well, I'll tell you what we've been doing. If there's not anything on it and it's something that you're still using, go ahead and put a tag on it and let me know the tag number.
Okay.
And that way it'll be trackable from now on.
And then on if there's multiple entries, which I have tried to break y'all's up to make it easier.
Right.
So if it's on multiple pages, I need to know which one
I've
you
got
want
it.
to take off.
Yeah.
And then if it is an attachment to a machine or to a vehicle, I can move it as long as I know what it is. I can move it to that vehicle or machinery.
But there again, you got one piece of machinery that runs 7 attachments.
Right.
On there.
The sheriff's office, actually, Jason, the way that he did their inventory on the vehicles, I was really amazed. I think it's very good. I love the way that y'all do that. I've started it myself, and I've tried to carry it over to all the other departments that have vehicles. And that is the purpose of it is to name the vehicle, include in our insurance any attachments that go with that vehicle or any upgrades, as long as that it can be insured. So that's why if there's something that needs to be attached to something, let me know and I'll do it. I'll get it insured.
So again, I want to ask the question about how many times are we inventorying?
We send out the list once a year.
Okay.
To the offices. When we do cash counts, and your office isn't affected as much because we don't do cash counts in here, we also do spot inventory checks during cash counts. So we'll pick items off the inventory list, look at those, and then just randomly pick a few items to see if they're on the inventory list.
So are we, Mike, all right, I'm going to ask a specific question because I didn't get a specific answer just then. So how many times have we inventoried the elections office?
Every time there is an office holder change, we inventory.
All right, and then another inventory is in the process. So we inventoried when somebody left, and now we're inventorying again.
Well, that's where our randoms come in because we do a cash count in the elections office. So when we go do cash count, we
Why is there a cash count in the elections office?
Because they receive money.
From who?
Voter list, public information.
Every office that receives money for anything, we do cash counts in.
Okay, so this wasn't a equipment inventory.
No, we will do just a random check when we go in because we don't have time to do a whole inventory when we go do cash count. So we'll just do a random, maybe 6 items, depending on the office, how big each office is.
Okay.
Obviously, probation has a lot of offices. The sheriff's office has a lot of offices. So what we try to do is each individual office pick an item that we want to look at. So.
All right.
Okay, so if I can go through on page 4, it is a correction from the word amendment to adjustments, because an adjustment is just a transfer within a department. So I've just changed the word amendment to adjustment, and also the name of the report, because that is the report that was used in 2020. It is now called a budget adjustment report. On page 7, and this is not in yours, but under 8 fixed asset policies, all purchases of assets with and I want to add component total, which is a purchase of multiple items, and that is a requirement on me through the government accounting, or single item, and I want it to say expenditure instead of value of $5,000, because we do it by what we're actually paying, not by what the value is. And we'd be changing all the time. And then item 9, inventory. I'm adding all that, and I would like the court's permission to not inventory anything under $200. A purchase, whether it's a component purchase or a single purchase. Sonia is spending almost all her time just keeping up with $50 purchases.
No, I'm tickled to death about that.
Me
Because
too, yeah.
we don't need a county. I'm being facetious, but we don't need a county number on a stapler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all county assets should have a tag on it, but Sonia is just ordering little tags that say property of Eastland County. Doesn't have the numbering. Those little numbered metal tags are expensive. So now it's just going to have a property of Eastland County
On
little
anything under
sticky.
$200.
Well, if it's an asset, it's supposed to be tagged. But if you're calling
So
an
how does
asset
how does the state of
$200,
Texas get away with not tagging something under a certain dollar amount?
state of Texas doesn't operate by the same rules that we operate on.
I
Okay,
don't know.
so you're telling me a stapler, which costs $25, will have the property of only tag on it.
Mhm.
But if it was a stapler that costs $501, it would have an ID number on it.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll make sure we're right and on the same page.
Yes,
I thought it was $201.
201.
Sorry,
Yeah.
201. I don't know where I got 500.
So, and not doubting anything you're telling me, but is there some way to verify verify that is still, that we have to put a tag on everything?
Well,
I mean,
we
at some
pretty
point
much
in
are.
time.
I mean, there's common sense, and we're not
Well, putting a tag on a stapler is not common sense.
just a regular stapler. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want a tag on that.
Okay.
The electric staplers that cost more, I would say yes. I mean,
I could maybe go with that deal, but like I said, at one time that's where the state was at. They would slap a sticker on freaking everything,
Yeah.
and then finally came back and go, "Hey, this is stupid." I mean,
Pencil
we've got so
sharpener.
many things.
well, and that's what is in here too. If it's a supply you normally purchase and use up and throw away, there's no point in tagging that. And to me, those little handheld staplers, you use them and throw them away. The electric ones cost more, and they're going to be around a long time, hopefully. So it's
I
y'all
can see
have
that.
barn supplies. I mean, you don't have to tag every single. And hopefully this will help with when you buy a tool set, not having to,
Yeah.
because you have
Well-
so many pieces in that tool set.
And what she's getting at is they called me because I put a tag on a bolt bin. And it's a set of sorted bolts or nuts or whatever it was. Well, it's a metric bolt bin that fits the John Deere tractor. So it had the bolts and lock nuts for everything that I needed for the John Deere stuff. In there.
Well, and this will help at the sheriff's office also, because, I mean, they're doing the same thing. They're tagging
Well, so
everything.
much of our stuff, tool wise, is hand tools. You can't put a tag on it.
I know.
And
It's
if
not
you
gonna
do,
stay if you do.
It rubs off.
it rubs off, or you can't keep a tag on.
we're going to continue to ask for the same information in your requisitions. If it has a county ID tag number and the serial number, that
What
will.
if it just has a county ID tag?
Oh, then there's no number.
Right.
If it still has a numbered tag, to continue to put that in there. But if it does not, and we're going to have to work with this. I mean, this is all, we're changing, and it's going to be a growing pain. And every time something changes, it is a growing pain. But hopefully this will make it easier on all the departments and on Sonia also. And any other changes? I know there was a grammatical change. I cannot see it, and it was in red.
It's back another page before that, I think it's all like 6.
Okay.
Of one of them. What 4. You got one down in the middle of 4.
Is it in red?
Yep. Or it is on mine.
Well,
Added an S to changes.
4th paragraph on the bottom.
Oh, that is it. Thank you. And then on page 18, changing the date.
Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any questions from commissioners on the county statement of financial goals and policies? I would entertain a motion.
I'll make it good.
Mr. Raines,
Second.
and second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Discuss and consider accepting the commissary review for January through December 2024. Ms. Neal.
Loretta, I'm sorry. Do you have the signature page on that policy?
I do, but it still has the red.
Okay.
If y'all want to break for just a little bit, I can go print one.
You can bring it in later if you like,
Okay.
and I'll sign it. Or does that need to be
It's
signed?
everybody.
Okay.
But
All
we
right.
can do it next court. I'll bring it next court and everybody can sign it.
Well, yeah, because she's got to go back and make all the corrections on it.
Okay.
All right. Sonia?
The primary objective of the commissary review is to evaluate the internal controls and ensure statutory requirements related to the administration of the commissary are being complied with, as set forth in Texas Local Government Code 351.0415. The scope of this review is January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024. If you'll go to page 5, reimbursement for inmate medical for the year 2024 was $8,952.02. Reimbursement for indigent, $383.32. Sales, cash ending balance for the phone time is $45,179. And in the nicotine patches, the cash ending balance was $45,907. Total sales and reimbursements for the year 2024 equaled $100,541.34. Profits from the commissary sales are deposited in a separate bank account and used for the purpose of prisoner welfare and rehabilitation. The calculation of commissions and the corresponding amounts received were deemed to be accurate and paid according to the respective contract terms. In the findings, did I say that wrong?
No.
Okay. In the findings, all ledgers should be reconciled and dispersed monthly. That's a finding that's been for the past 4 years. And then the second one, the ledger should be cleared of all incorrect entries, and care should be taken to enter in the correct ledger, and that is also a finding for the past 4 years. Overall, it was a very good review.
Okay. Motion to accept the commissary review.
I'll make it.
Motion by Mr. Crenshaw, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Request permission to expend county clerk archive funds for the recreation of deed record books, not the recreation. She's giving me a hard.
Yes, I have 5 books that need to be redone. They are falling apart, pages are coming out, and I have a price from CoFile for $5,922.24, and the money is allowable in the archive funds.
How much is it, Kate? I'm sorry.
$5,922.24.
Okay.
And it is part of my archive plan. And just asking permission.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign.
Thank you.
Now what do they do when they come in and they turn this into digital?
Yeah, what they will do is take the book back to their plant in Dallas and de-acidify the pages, make them preservable, and then put them in a small book.
Put in a small book.
Yeah.
But it's still a physical book.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to read what they do?
No, I was just curious.
Lonnie will read it to you.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, read it to me.
It's very interesting how they do that.
Will you give me a copy of this?
Ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, Kay. We'll discuss and consider using the county clerk records management funds or the archive fund to upgrade outdated computers in the county clerk's office. Ms. Jennifer.
So my computers, according to Goldsmith's inventory, are way outdated. We're having issues because a lot of the upgrades to the software are running on Windows 11, and all these are Windows 10. So I'm requesting to upgrade them. Honestly, I would love for the general fund to pay for those, but I have the capability of paying for them. But however, it's going to take the money out of my records management to do that.
How many computers is it?
7, 8. It's 7 computers, 1 laptop, 2 monitors, and 5 keyboards. Because we're going to shift some monitors around, so we don't have to buy new monitors for every one of them.
How many keyboards?
5, and a lot of them we have keyless or wireless keyboards.
How many laptops too?
1 laptop,
One laptop?
and 5 desktops. 7 desktops. I'm sorry.
Well, what's the total for all that?
$15,347.
Santa Claus Elvin.
I wished.
347.
Yes. 15,347.
Thank you.
Okay, motion to allow.
And this is going to be paid out of my records management funds.
I'll make it good.
All right, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay. Approve the 2025 SART biennial report. That's a mandatory report that the sexual assault response team, I think that's what that stands for because I was on it at one point, that's headed up by the DA, has to send a biennial report in. And all we're doing is just approving. I got to give it to Tina to find out who all it's supposed to go to, but it's supposed to be signed off. Do you have something for us to sign on that? On accepting that?
I have no idea. It might be in
Can't
your
remember.
folder.
I can't remember. I remember reading it, but I can't remember if there was a.
I never opened it, Judge, to see what was there.
Okay.
They wouldn't open on mine.
So it wasn't open?
Mine opened.
Wouldn't open on mine this morning.
Do you need a new computer?
I'm not buying it.
What? Christmas time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm considering
Anyway, I just need approval and then permission to sign, and it may be one of those things that we have to. I think, for some reason, I think it's an entire commissioner's court has to sign it,
Oh.
if I remember right. But
Do
I'm
you
not.
remember?
Let me look at it real quick.
We'll have to
Yes,
sign
I
that
could do
bond
the
back.
same thing too.
Hey, Ginger, on that SART report from Tina, can you pull that up real quick on the attachment and tell me if that's something that the entire court has to sign?
If I remember right, the only person that had to sign it was Tina. She wasn't positive on if y'all had to sign it or not, but we didn't sign anywhere where y'all.
Yeah, it looks like Tina signed it, and that's it.
Okay.
Y'all just had to approve it, I think.
All right. Well, just
Yeah,
just to make sure that we're,
yeah, there's no place for y'all to sign.
but just to cover, let's say if that's we're approving the SART report with any applicable signatures. I mean, it's required
Right.
signatures.
He's really getting good
Applicable?
on the big words. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you spell it for
that-
me?
Yeah. Well, he can't spell it. Let him get on his phone. Look at him looking at his phone. Yeah.
He did use it in a sentence.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Hey Siri, spell it.
Yeah. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take advantage of that. All right. Motion to approve. Motion by Mr. Wilson. Second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Right.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. One more motion to adjourn.
You want a motion to adjourn or recess?
Wow.
With the lunch.
Yeah.
It's not on the agenda though, the
Yeah.
county luncheon, so.
Then I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Rain, second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign.
Would you get me the computer?
You cannot